My family, I want you to look at this clip from Talk TV, owned by Rupert Murdoch himself. What they are saying, my family.
King Charles turns 75 a week tomorrow, but his youngest son has reportedly turned down an invitation to his father's birthday party at Clarence House. Prince Harry's relationship with his dad is believed to have broken down over his depiction of Queen Camilla in his best-selling memoir Spare. Talk TV's royal editor Sarah Houston joins me. Lovely to see you. And it seems like...
My family, I wanted you to hear the first part. Media outlets in Britain, UK tabloids, are depicting or having headlines saying Prince Harry snubs King's 75th birthday party. That is what they are saying. The Prince Harry has snubbed King's 75th birthday party. My family, it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a big lie. Because based on what we are learning, Harry was never even invited to King Charles' 75th birthday party. So my family, how can you snub a party that you yourself were never even invited to? There's no way you can snub a party that you were not invited to. My family. And my family, I want to basically read you the statement from Prince Harry's spokesperson. What my family, Harry's spokesperson said, my family. Now, my family, Prince Harry spoke to the messenger. Prince Harry spokesperson spoke to the messenger. You know, a media outlet, my family. And here is what, they said. And I quote, Prince Harry has had no contact regarding an invitation to King Charles' 75th birthday. A spokesperson for Prince Harry tells the messenger that reports he declined an invitation for King Charles' upcoming birthday party are incorrect. They are lies created by UK media, spread to the UK media by the palace, by the royal family, because Charles wants to be viewed as the loving father, the kind father who's trying to reach out to his son. My family, don't forget, the royal family have a vested interest in Harry and Meghan being seen as the villains in the story. Prince Harry even spoke about that. Yet they are the ones who have chosen to get into bed with the devil. The UK tabloid press, owned by the Murdochs and the Rothmers. My family, that is what the royal family have done. And my family, first of all, here is what is also being said, my family. So King Charles is celebrating his upcoming 75th birthday with a party, they say, filled with family and friends. And that reports from the palace had stated that Prince Harry would not be in attendance despite him being invited. However, don't forget also, they never ever mentioned anything having to do with an invitation to Meghan, Archie, and also to Lilibet Diana. However, Prince Harry, through his spokesperson, has said these stories are inaccurate and also very much disappointing. The stories are inaccurate and also very much disappointing. And my family, the correspondents who are briefed that Harry had been invited to King Charles' birthday but declined attending are Roya Nikkah and Camilla Tomene is a liar. My family, they are the ones who are briefed by the palace, which I spoke about, a couple of days ago. I only touched on Roya Nikkah. I haven't touched on Camilla Tomene is a liar. I'll touch on that later, on what she also said. My family, Roya Nikkah and Camilla Tomene is a liar were the two liars briefed by the palace, saying that, Prince Harry has been invited to King Charles' birthday, but he has snubbed, King Charles' birthday invitation. And now we are learning directly from Prince Harry's spokesperson that Harry has not even been invited. My family, because what we are seeing is these headlines: Prince Harry snubs King Charles. That is what we have begun seeing, my family. Even the clip I just showed you from Talk TV, they also were saying King Charles, Prince Harry snubs King Charles. That is what they were saying. To paint Charles in a good light, that he's the one who is reaching out. He's the kind father who wants to, see his son on his birthday. It's a lie. 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 King Charles has never been a kind father. King Charles has never truly been a caring, compassionate father. He's a failure as a father, and anyone with an ounce of common sense will tell you that, knows that. King Charles is a failure as a father. That is the truth and nothing but the truth. Just earlier this year, he sent an eviction notice to Prince Harry and Meghan to take out the rest of the belongings from their only UK home, Fromore Cottage. So my family, even if, let's say, King Charles invites Prince Harry to attend his birthday, even if that was to happen, my family, where is Prince Harry going to stay? Where is Prince Harry going to stay, my family? The guy, Charles, took Harry, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet's only UK home. That is what Charles did. Even if Harry was to come, where is he going to stay, my family? And let's say after this, 4 stories, that now the palace sends an invite to Prince Harry and then rebriefs the press. What of Meghan? What of Archie? What of Lilibet, Diana? What about them? Because they are Harry's family, right? But time and time again, we keep seeing that always they disregard Harry's biracial family. Time and time again. They rarely even acknowledge Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet as being Harry's family. They only acknowledge Charles, the failed father, William, the person who physically assaulted Prince Harry while trying to turn a husband against his pregnant wife, while also his people were busy sabotaging Meghan. And then he is coming to Prince Harry to spread his own lies about Meghan that is leaking to the press, calling Meghan difficult, rude, abrasive. My family, we were told that, palace staff were the ones calling Meghan difficult, Duchess difficult. And then in Harry's memoir spare, we learn it's William. It's William. It was him. He's the one who was calling Meghan difficult. And clearly, everything the staff was saying was coming from Prince William. They were doing it all with the orders of William, sabotaging Meghan with the orders of Prince William. That is what they were doing. And then William would go to Harry with lies he has created himself about Meghan to try and turn Harry against Meghan, because he can't stand seeing his brother happy, because he can't stand it that his brother married for love. He can't stand that even one bit. You know, no wonder when Harry would tell him, William, one day I would like to join you and Kim Morton, you know, with a partner of my own, married, in love. William would tell Harry, Harry, it may never happen, and you must be okay with it. You must be okay with it. You know, imagine telling someone you say you love that you must be okay with being unhappy. You must be okay with being unloved. You know, that tells you enough of what you need to know as to why William couldn't stand it that Harry fell in love with Meghan. You know, that tells you what you need to know, because my family really, it's always been about William's jealousy towards Harry. And sadly, Meghan suffered as a result of that jealousy. My family, you know? So my family, all these attempts at, first of all, sidelining my family, Harry's family, being Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, are so disrespectful. Very much disrespectful. You know? And my family, you know what? They want to ignore the fact that Harry's family is Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet. That's what they're doing. But you know what? The person who will never ignore his own family is Prince Harry. And Harry knows his family is Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet Diana. You know? My family also, here is what is being said in my family, that in response to UK media headlines, there has been no contact regarding an invitation to His Majesty's upcoming birthday. Prince Harry's spokesperson tells the Messenger, it is disappointing that the Sunday Times, owned by Rupert Murdoch, has misreported this story. It is disappointing that the Sunday Times, owned by Rupert Murdoch, has misreported this story. So my family, when it comes to Rupert Murdoch, here's what you can expect. An avalanche of disinformation from media outlets he owns. My family, I would love to say that I am surprised. The thing is, I am not. I am not surprised, even just by a tiny little bit. I am not surprised. Rupert Murdoch publications are known for lying, are known for spreading mis and disinformation, my family. That is what they are known for. And my family, what I must say I do like is the power that Harry now has to correct the lies being spread about him by the UK tabloid press. My family, while Harry was promoting his memoir spare, he said the ball is in their court. The ball is in the court of senior members of the royal family, meaning William and Charles. However, for them, they have chosen, they are happy to see Harry and Meghan being painted as the villains. And right now, what they've tried to do is portray Charles as that father who is reaching out to his son. You know? And my family, they were saying it's Harry who refuses to reach out his hand also to Charles. That is what they were trying to imply. To also portray Harry as someone who is in the wrong. But yet, my family, once again, we learn it's all lies. King Charles never even invited Harry to his birthday. King Charles has never ever even invited Meghan or Archie or Lilibet to his birthday because he doesn't care. Because he doesn't care. For a very long time, King Charles has shown his love or care for Prince Harry only extended for as long as he could use his son Harry for his own PR needs to rehabilitate his and Camilla's images. That's how Charles used his sons, Harry and William. Don't forget that after Diana passed away, Charles' image in the public eye, people, my family was so angry as to how he cruelly mistreated Diana into his, also his affairs with Camilla Parker Bowles. People were mad and angry. And Charles needed to rehabilitate his own image. And the papers, the tabloids, asked him for access to Prince Harry, asked him for access to William. And Charles was happy to give it. And that is what he did. He gave them access to Harry and William. And his image was then rehabilitated at the expense of Prince Harry, the spare. Once again also, the same thing continues to happen. The palace is breathing lies about Harry to the press, to the media, to royal correspondents like Roya Nikkah and Camilla Tomene, who is known for being a liar. My family, to quote Harry's own words in his memoir Spare about Camilla Tomene is a liar, even though he never mentioned her name, I must add that clearly he was talking about Camilla Tomene is a liar. My family, Harry said, and I quote, "This particular correspondent had always got me ill because she always got stuff wrong. But my family still, regardless of her always getting stuff wrong, still she and Roya Nikkah, my family is William's mouthpiece, are once again lying about Prince Harry and Meghan. Mostly this time they are targeting, Prince Harry. In this story, my family, they are targeting, Prince Harry. Once again, lying that Harry is snubbing King Charles, yet he wasn't even invited to King Charles' birthday party, And my family, also, here is what is being said, that while the Sunday Times reported that Prince Harry was invited and turned down an invitation to the Clarence House event on November 14th, a source with knowledge of the situation clarified to the messenger that the palace had never reached out. And when reached by the messenger, our spokesperson for Buckingham Palace declined to comment. My family, they declined to comment. That is what they did, my family. They declined to comment. However, they're happy to lie to the UK tabloid press. They are happy to lie. But this time, they must understand, Harry has a platform. Harry is able to correct the lies they spread about him. Harry is no longer under the authority of the Kensington Palace communication team, whereby if he ever wants to say anything, he has to use William's communication guy to send any message. My family, Harry is no longer under Prince William's, communications team, my family. Harry is independent. Harry and Meghan are independent. Whatever they want to say, they are able to say it. So my family, it's high time that the palace fully understands this. That if they lie about either Harry or Meghan, or Harry and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lilibet, then make no mistake whatsoever that Harry and Meghan are able to correct their lies. My family. And they have a huge platform that enables them, Harry and Meghan, to correct lies being spread by the UK media, who are being briefed by members of the royal family. And also, one thing I want you to note here is that the palace still is briefing against Prince Harry. They briefed these so-called liars, Roya Nikkah and Camilla Tobin is a liar, telling them, you know what? Harry has been invited, but he has snubbed King Charles' birthday. Still, the palace is briefing against Harry. That is what also you are able to learn. And I want you to note that. I want you to note that. The palace continues to brief two royal correspondents about Prince Harry, someone who fled Britain more than 3 years ago. But still, the palace has not stopped briefing. In my family, I feel for Prince Harry. I feel for him. I remember Harry's own words. I want a family, not a farm. I remember his words. I feel for him. And my family, as I've always said, my family to Prince Harry, if you believe you'll get a family, a happy, loving family from Charles and William, then Harry, I'm sorry, but you are mistaken. I'm sorry, but you are mistaken. I feel for you, but you are mistaken. What you have in California with Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet, now that is a real family. That is a true family. What you have in California, that's a real family. That's a true family. But what exists back in Britain? These people are still briefing against you. Still. Even right now, they are briefing lies about you to paint you, Harry, in a negative light. They continue to do that. And my family, that's why I maintain. In my family, I know I can't tell Harry or Meghan what to do. They're free people. They're independent. They can do what they want to do. But for the sake of their mental health, for the sake of their happiness, it's okay to correct all these lies in the family. It's good that Harry and Meghan are correcting lies from the palace. I'm happy about that. For their sake, my family, I do hope that Prince Harry and Meghan will still maintain their distance from those who seek to cause them harm, from those who seek to put them through suffering. I mean, my family, we've all learned, and I'm sure that Harry must have been told about the Byline Times exclusive. He must. His lawyers also must be informed, my family, because it's a good, story. It's a good exclusive, my family. It's full of, Byline Times doesn't just report something if they don't have proof of what they're saying. That's what I like about them, about Byline Times, my family. They never ever report anything if they have zero proof of what they're talking about. And my family, that's why I like them. I like them very much. And I wish that in the UK, they become a very, very big media outlet, even, bigger than the Daily Mail that lies to the public in Britain. My family, I hope that Harry keeps his distance from those who have chosen to get into bed with the devil, the UK tabloid press. Because if you allow those toxic individuals into your life, then my family, they'll do what they've always wanted to do: destroy your life. Don't forget, in history tells you what they're after. In history, the spear is destroyed. So the heir can rise while the spear is on his knees. History tells you that. From Margaret to Prince Andrew, out of the public eye, Harry himself has documented how Margaret lived a life of suffering. But then you'll hear from Wikimedia, oh, she chose duty over love. Clap for her hands. Clap for her. She chose duty, over love. And she was miserable. She was miserable for the rest of her life. She was miserable for the rest of her life. And all of it was done so the Queen can stand while Margaret was on her knees. My family, she wasn't even on her knees. My family, Margaret, was in a wheelchair. Yup, you heard me right. Harry, in his memoir spare, talks of an injury that happened to Margaret, that my family made her unable to walk. And she was being, moved around in a wheelchair. That's what they did to her. But my family, here's what UK media said. She gave up love for duty. Clap for her. Clap for her. She gave up love for duty. My family, the case of Margaret is a reminder to Prince Harry himself as a spare. Never ever choose misery. Choose happiness and choose love. You, by choosing your wife and kids, Harry, you've done the right thing. Protecting your family. You only live once. Choose love. Choose happiness. Choose freedom. Never let anyone tell you to be miserable for the rest of your life. To be a part of a toxic institution, my family. UK media, as I said yesterday, even when Harry is at Katy Perry's concert, they want to lie that Harry is unhappy. He's miserable. He's bored. Because they are so desperate for him to be unhappy. Because the spear is supposed to be unhappy. But the fact that Harry has broken away from the institution of the family and is living his best life, they can't stand it. They want people to know if you leave, also, you can't be happy. That's why they're so desperate to portray Harry as being unhappy, even though Harry himself has said he's happy. Even though Harry was seen at Katy Perry's concert dancing, smiling, they have a vested interest in seeing Harry unhappy. Because if he's unhappy, it also sends a message to other members of the royal family who are told you must remain inside the gilded cage. That you can't be happy outside of the gilded cage. And also for the media, for the UK media, to make money off of members of the royal family. Don't forget, they make so much money from covering members of the royal family. And if they start leaving, then some people are going to have to get real jobs. And I don't think Camilla Tomini is a liar can get a real job. With how she lies, I don't know what job she can get, my family. And my family also, I want to show you a clip from what Harry said in an interview with Tom Bradby of ITV. Here is what Prince Harry himself said, my family. Please kindly look at this.
So, my father, I love my brother, I love my family. I always do. Nothing of what I've done in this book or otherwise has ever been any intention to harm them or hurt them. The truth is something that I need to rely on. And after many, many years of lies being told about me and my family, there comes a point where, again, going back to the relationship between certain members of the family and the tabloid press, those certain members have decided to get into bed with the devil, right? To rehabilitate their image.
Yeah.
If you need to do that, or you want to do that, or you choose to do that, well, that is a choice. That's up to you. But the moment that rehabilitation comes at the detriment of others, me, other members of my family, then that's where I draw the line. My father.
I like that. I like that. I like that. King Charles is trying to rehabilitate his image. Saying that, you know what? I'm the caring father. I reached out to Prince Harry. Look, I reached out to him and he snapped me. That is what Charles is trying to do. Rehabilitate his image. You know, I'm a caring father. I miss my son. I care about my son. I care about my grandchildren. That's the message Charles is trying to send my family. But then he's lying, saying that, you know what, Harry is the one who is nabbing me. He's lying. And Prince Harry already said this. If you want to rehabilitate your image, that's fine. That's on you. Okay? That's on you. That's okay. If Charles wants to lie to the public that, you know what, I'm a kind father, I love my son, you know, I love my grandkids, you know, blah, 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 and all that stuff. If Charles wants to do that, that's on him. Harry is okay with that. What he's not okay with, as you've heard him saying, is that he ain't okay when that rehabilitation comes at the detriment of someone else, of Prince Harry, of members of Harry's family, Meghan, Archie, and Lilibet Diana. And my family, this entire story, King Charles has invited Harry to his birthday, but Harry has nabbed it. My family, as you can see, the angle of the story is trying to portray Charles as someone who is reaching out to Harry. But Harry is nabbing Charles' advances to him. Charles reaching out to him. Charles' PR needs. Charles, need to rehabilitate his own image is coming once again at the expense of Prince Harry. And Prince Harry has said, no. You are not going to lie about me. You won't lie about me. And he has said, you know what? I haven't seen any kind of invitation from Charles to me. And it's disappointing to see the Sunday Times misreporting this story. My family, when it comes to Rupert Murdoch or any outlet owned by Rupert Murdoch, one should never really be surprised whenever they spread mis and disinformation on family. It's Rupert Murdoch. If a media outlet, a publication is owned by Rupert Murdoch, my family, you can expect that publication to lie. So my family, that's why, no one should ever be surprised about anything that comes from Rupert Murdoch. My family. Even someone that Harry already told us that those individuals chose to get into bed with the devil in order to rehabilitate their own image and reputations, clearly, which comes at the expense, at the detriment of Harry, Meghan, and Harry and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lilibet Diana. My family, once again, I think that Prince Harry is learning even more that these individuals are never going to change. They are never, ever going to change my family. And my family, basically for Harry and Meghan, they must keep maintaining their distance from those who are toxic to them and toxic to their mental health, my family. But also, if they see any lie being told about them, my family, I'm happy that they have the ability to correct those lies, my family, to correct those lies or any lies targeting them. My family, and even if after all this stuff that Harry, that the palace now sends an invite to Prince Harry. I hope he does not attend, because I know they will not be inviting Harry's wife and kids. I know that. And if that should happen, I want Harry to come out also through his spokesperson and say, you know what? The palace have sent only me an invite, but not Meghan, not Archie or Lilibet Diana. Therefore, I can't attend. If the palace now sends Harry an invite. Because I know, my family, I don't even have to think. I know the palace are not going to invite Harry's biracial family. They are not. I know that. How do I know that, my family? Because the smear campaign towards Meghan continues, with Meghan being the main target. And since the smear campaign is continuing, ongoing, it tells me, what the palace want. And clearly, once again, the palace continues to want Meghan out of Harry's life. So my family, so I know that clearly the palace won't invite Meghan or Archie or Lilibet Diana family. That's if, that's a big if right now, after what Harry has now responded, family, after now Harry has responded to the lies by the UK media and the palace, now the palace sends, an invite to Prince Harry. I know they won't invite Meghan or Archie or Lilibet Diana. And if that happens, I hope Harry tells the entire world, here is what happened. They sent an invite only to me, but not to Meghan or Archie or Lilibet Diana family. Let the entire world know how racist members of the royal family continue to be towards Harry's biracial family, because clearly they are not hiding it. My family, and my family, I believe that Harry will always put his family first. His family being Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet Diana family. And someone called Claire said that it's the fact that that even before they brought Prince Harry's name into it, no one knew or cared about Charles' birthday. The media and that so-called, the farm knows this. So what do? They use the usual tactics. If all else fails, attach Harry and Meghan's names to whatever, and it is breaking news. I do agree with that. That's very true. That's very true, my family. Because my family, even if Harry isn't living in the UK still, my family, he and Meghan are talked about on a daily basis. With my family, Meghan being constantly attacked, smeared by the UK media, even if she has been living in the US for more than 3 years now, my family. Next year will be their 4th year in the US. But still, UK media keep on harassing them and hounding Harry and Meghan. It is just so, disgraceful what they are doing, my family. It's so wrong. And it is sad that the royal family, once again, keep on being behind this smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. It is so sad what they are doing, my family. And always will expose the actions of senior members of the royal family and demand they stop their hounding, harassment, and smear campaign against Harry and against Meghan. My family, so Charles did not even bother to invite his son to his vanity party, his birthday party, but hurried to send his, wolves, the UK media, to lie that Harry turned down the invitation in order to keep the poor dad, bad son narrative. What a clown. I hope that Harry and Meghan won't attend anyway. Me too. Because clearly, my family, even from what Harry said, my family, clearly, they still are using Harry as their scapegoat still. They are using Harry to promote themselves at the expense of Harry, to the detriment of Prince Harry. My family. And it's also wrong what, the farm and the UK media are doing, my family. And it's also disrespectful, my family. And so disrespectful, my family. My family. Someone else said that Was the offer to go to Balmoral real or another BS story? Harry did not have time to go to Balmoral. He flew in for the World Child Awards, and next morning, he visited St. George's Chapel with my family, then flew to Germany for the Invictus Games. And clearly, from what has been happening in my family, I firmly believe the royal family were lying once again. That Harry wanted to go to, Windsor Castle, wanted to stay there, that then they offered for Harry to go to Balmoral. I feel like all those who are lies in my family. All those were just lies in my family. And Harry is someone who respected his granny. As my family, he has always been my family. But other members of the royal family, even when Harry, and Meghan in the UK, when the Queen passed away, Harry says it was a horrible reaction from them of how they were briefing and planning stories against Harry and Meghan. And clearly, they have never ever changed my family. Never. And they'll never ever change. They'll never ever change my family. So I'm happy that, first of all, Harry has corrected all these lies about him. And my family, we keep exposing liars who lie about Harry and Meghan. I'm happy that Harry has done that, my family. Even someone told me that, what kind of a father does this to his son? He's continuing to leak falsehoods about Harry and Meghan. And you have some individuals being like, oh, Harry's trashing his family, when his own family members are the ones who are actively involved in the smear campaign against him and Meghan. The real villains in this story is Charles, William, Kate, Camilla, and the UK tabloid press. Harry and Meghan are the heroes. They're the victims. My family have been targeted constantly, maliciously, by the racist UK media. And also, my family, sadly, senior members of the royal family, like William, Charles, Kate, and Camilla. My family, thank you, Harry, for correcting this lies, my family. These people keep thinking that somehow, when they lie about Harry, they can get away with it. I love that Prince Harry even chose to respond to the messenger instead of Daily Fail or any other gutter lying UK tabloid media outlet, my family. Also, that's very, important. Harry, through his spokesperson, never ever responded to any UK media. He spoke to another media outlet, the messenger, that has nothing to do with the UK tabloid press. My family, I like that. I like that 100%. Harry also keeps on showing he is never going to wine, dine, or sit at the same table with those who lie about him. My family, it's high time. Media outlets in the UK, Daily Mail, Santa with the Mirror, Express, understand this. Prince Harry wants nothing to do with you. And the more you lie about him and Meghan, the more he is never ever going to speak or talk to any of you. And it's high time. My family, I say this because every single time, you see how this carnival of so-called experts are begging for Harry to come back to the UK. Oh, come back, come back, come back. Even Christmas, you'll see a story. Members of the royal family are going to Sandringham. But where's Harry? You will see the same thing. You will see the same thing, my family. And my family, I'm happy that Harry is able to correct any lie about him and Meghan. And also that my family, Prince Harry, is seeing that still members of the firm are using him as their scapegoat. In an attempt for Charles to rehabilitate his own image, my family, he is basically lying about his own son. So Harry also clearly is able to see that, my family. And what does Harry do? Keep and maintain his distance from those who lie about him and lie about Meghan. That's what Harry needs to keep on doing, my family. My family, I hope that Harry, first of all, enjoys Christmas in California with Meghan and his kids. Buy an amazing big Christmas tree watch amazing, movies, Home Alone. Have fun and enjoy themselves. Have fun and enjoy themselves. That's what I want for Prince Harry and Meghan. Enjoy yourselves. Never let yourselves be around people who are toxic to your mental health. Don't let them ruin your Christmas, Harry and Meghan. Don't let them. My family, with that and so much more. Stay tuned to our next video. God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and Doria Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. He never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love you all forever. My family, what is hidden in the dark shall always come to light. Harry, thank you for correcting a lie being spread about you by, sadly, Charles himself and his people and his team lying about you to benefit Charles. These people, Harry, are never going to change. I'm sorry, but you're never going to find a family from them. They are not a family. You say there's a family in all this. Harry, we don't see it. We don't see it. People who disrespect your own wife and kids, they aren't worthy to be in your life. Harry, keep protecting your peace, protect your wife and kids, and always put them first. And keep your distance from those who are toxic to you and your wife and your kids. And clearly, that's Charles, William, K. Camilla, and the racist UK media. My family, stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. And may God bless you all, my family. May Harry and Meghan keep on thriving and keep being happy. And may every lie about Harry and Meghan keep on being debunked and exposed. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. And may God bless you all. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, Libedana, and Doria Raglan, my family. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you all and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.